Yahoo. Whoops. Late because of ice cream? Bitch, you guessed it. Whoo! You was motherfucking... Ow! The timing. The actual timing, though. What the fuck? Oh, no! I forgot to disable squats. That's on me. Hold up. Hold up. Let me turn that shit off. Hold up. Now I have to do squats. This is your fault, chat. I've decided this is your fault. Alright? Fuck. Ice cream, more like ice cream. 1. That's what's gonna happen if you don't stream right now. 2. Fucking hell. 3. Oh my god. How many kill Shinjis already, dude? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kill Shinjis right out the gate. Motherfucker, we haven't even played the game yet. 6. Motherfucker, we haven't even played the game yet. Oh my god. I applied for another job today. Applied at a bakery. Hey, I hope you get it, gamer. Hell yeah. Oh, 1 second. I have my 6 Shinji deaths. I have my daily check-ins for Star Rail and Genshin. It's more important for Star Rail because Star Rail's the thing that needs more of the resources, right? DM, bitch. All right, hold up. What I miss? Your Gmail was shown on stream. Yeah, I'm aware. It was a misclick. It happens. It is what it is. It's okay. Nothing super important was shown, so I'm not worried. Man, I can't believe it showed off my my subscription to Pornhub. Fuck. I can't fucking believe it. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to finish this login stuff real fast. Either way, Umbral, Midnight, G7, thank you for the camp cuties. Indom, Yahoo, welcome. Wild Animal, Ayo, what's up, baby? How you? And Butterbro, hope you're doing goody. How's everybody? Midnight, best of luck with your job application. It do be what it is. You got this. I believe at you. Hell yeah. I'm drunk, so I will not respond to my actions. You're good. Why is all of my Hoyoverse login stuff logged out? I gotta log into both of my daily check-ins, and I logged in literally last week. Ah! What the fuck? Oh, Umbral, thank you for the sub. 2 years, man. That's fucking crazy. You might be late because of ice cream, but I still love your streams a ton. Habitual camper after all. Thank you for 24 months of fun entertainment. Hey, I really appreciate it. I hope I'm just glad. I'm just glad you enjoy, gamer. All right, that's all that matters. That's all I could ever ask for is that you guys just have a good time. And I feel like this is a safe space. You know? Like, criticism is one thing, but no, like, untowards negativity. Am I right? Right? Oh, we always do with you, Foxboy. Mwah. Man, you guys make this all so much nicer. You know, it is. Whoa, what's up, Rubber? How you doing? I almost accidentally showed off a certain website with certain content. Because the dumbass community thing popped up against my will. Against my will, mind you. Didn't ask for this. Alright. Still have some blueprints. Why do you have that open? Don't worry about it. I was just looking into a few things. Totally not you know, sometimes you stay up at night and you have these weird dreams, man. Don't worry about it. And oh my god,
it's
G7.
actually G7. Also gets
you motherfucker. That's going into your that's going into you later, motherfucker. Just you goddamn watch yourself, you little rat. You little shit. Thank you for the I'll fucking get you back for this. Just you wait. No, it's not. Yes, it is, bitch. Look. I'm gonna get around to everyone. All right. My dream is to top up all my Star Rail friends one time. Get Brock. Someone find a frame and analyze it, right? Just finished shopping a present for my girlfriend, A. The shirt that says, "Why do people call on the internet call me mommy?" You also have to understand that either means that she has an OnlyFans or she's an influencer or both. All right. There's only two answers to that, and nothing's wrong with being either of those things, but both come with a stigma. All right, that's all I'm saying. They both come with a stigma. That is technically a thing to be aware of. How do you notice me when I'm fucking above you?
Scanning.
Yeah, with all my strength.
Come here.
Come at me.
Too easy.
There we go. We support sex workers in this house. There's nothing wrong with the job, you know. It's people. It's the lawmakers and the prudes that make it an issue for everybody else. Look, you know, it's hard enough surviving as it is. All right, you do what you gotta do to make your money, man. As long as you're not like actively hurting people, do what you gotta do. You know. Shout out to sex workers, the only woman who'll be okay to look at me in pain. G7 says that, but he's actually pretty good looking though. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch has the face of a normie. Goddamn rat. Betrayer. This motherfucker. Sex workers make a surprising bank. Surprising bank. Not true, he's a liar and a scoundrel. Something about the words "you're a liar and a scoundrel" makes me think of I don't know why it makes me think of Star Wars. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Something about it makes me think of Star Wars. I'm not sure why.
Pin them down.
Thanks for the free time. Uh-oh. My shield wore out. Annoying. My health is... Ooh. Give me that dank weed, motherfucker! Oh, I almost had the beetle. We almost had the beetler. God damn. I'm stuck! Ah. Woo. Why is it so hard to get an artifact with just one base stat you want? Oh. Honestly, the artifact system is like... It adds, like, interesting variety, but, like, holy fucking shit, I hate it. There's too much fucking RNG. If that was, like, 1 or 2 stages less RNG, I don't think it'd be that bad. But there's too much fucking RNG. It's like literally the one thing holding this game back. And this is a gacha game. I think the artifact system holds this game back further than the gacha does. All right, unironically. Been trying to get an artifact with HP for Zomly since the morning. He's giving me energy recharge. Are you on the Millith set? It's pretty easy to get Millith shield. I mean, as long as you're not looking for subsets. I feel like Millith still drops a decent amount of HP pieces. Although I feel like Millith gives more DPS than HP pieces. Skill issue? Sam, you really doing him like that?
Positions.
The artifact system in every gacha game is ass. Facts. Facts. It's literally just a waste of your time constantly. I will say though, Fate Grand Order didn't have this problem. I don't know if that changed later when they added like the additional things that you could attach to craft essences. But the issue with Fate Grand Order was that there was no pity. And the gacha system sucks ass. Still does, I think. But like, events would always give you world mats, right? Real question is, would any of you even log into Genshin every day if the artifacts weren't RNG?
Thank you for
I mean, I'd get the daily primos, sure. But like, wouldn't it be better if you could just log in when you were motivated and just grind the fuck out of artifacts when you were? Instead of being forced to do it every day and then be disappointed every day, though. I don't know. Personally, I'd rather have a better artifact system than literally be disappointed every day that I play the game. It's such a fucking actual like depressing drag for me, right? Like, unironically, have you seen the Nero Ultra Summon animation? No. I've always been too big of a Fate franchise fanboy. And so Fate having a gacha, especially when the story was really well written, was not good for me financially. And I was able to acknowledge that. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm moving on, right? Sometimes you have to sit there and be like, okay, this is bad. I have to not do this, right? So I stopped playing FGO. I stopped paying attention to a lot of FGO shit too, just for additional security for myself. But you know how it is.
Hear my prayer. Yield.
Scanning. Breaking new ground.
In this quickly. This looks like I went too far.
Alright. You have it in DMs if you want to look at it? Oh, I'll definitely take a look at it. Wait, she got a... Wait, it's not even like Alter, she's Beast? Why is she Beast? Aren't Beasts supposed to be like fucking world-ending calamity levels of bullshit? Why is she a Beast?
Pay your dues.
And Domo-kun, Yahoo, I'm doing alrighty. How are you? Why is she a Beast?
Positions.
I'm gonna be real, I don't understand the logic.
Service with a smile. Flee. Dance with the waves.
And I'm not gonna pretend like I do. One of these days, I'm gonna get into Fate. Just watch Fate Zero or Fate Unlimited Blade Works. It really doesn't matter which one. A lot of people are like, hey, it matters. No, dude, my brain is fucking broken. I literally forgot everything that happened in Fate. And so I pretty much got the, like, autistic experience of being able to go over the franchise both ways. I'm gonna tell you, it made next to no fucking difference. Alright? Just watch it. As long as you start with Stay Night or Zero, that's all that matters. Just don't accidentally watch the original Unlimited Blade Works. That's from like 2004. As long as you're not watching that one, everything's fine.
Feast your eyes. Come at me.
Everything's literally fine as long as you don't. That's not the one.
Scanning.
Press deliver. Positions.
Which one is the one with Astolfo? That one is Apocrypha. Don't start with Apocrypha. It's literally you need to start with like something of the mainline timeline. So 0 or like literally 0 or Blade Road. Is this not severe stock? Yes. Yeah. Start with 0, then watch Unlimited, then you can feel free to watch anything else. Literally, it won't matter at that point. Unironically, it literally won't matter at that point. Cross, I don't get we have a beast. Me explains, Cross ignores everything that I say. I'm sorry. I got caught up in a different part of the conversation. I apologize for my brain. It just doesn't work properly. She's the first playable beast because we're ending worlds and lost. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, that checks out.
Following orders.
I'm slightly out of the loop when it comes to Lost Belt level stuff.
All eyes on me.
But yeah, that checks out.
Do your worst. Sign here, please.
Come at me. Breaking new ground.
Finally. Grant us your blessing. Yield.
Yeah, that checks out.
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
I heard before, watch 0 and Stay Night and everything else is just a bonus. Pretty much. But it doesn't really matter which order you watch versus 0 and, you know, Blade Works. You could do either in order and it really doesn't matter. Like, I'm telling you this as someone whose brain is broken, and so I effectively got a first-time experience both ways, and I don't think it mattered. I know that Lost Belts are the other A-team masters that somehow survived, question mark. Except they were shunted into different realities instead. But they're all like, they're all megas. So they're all garbage, prideful shits. And instead of acknowledging, hey, you fulfilled the purpose that we all signed up for. You saved the world. They're like, nah. If we don't save the world our way, the world ends. That's like TLDR what I got of Lost Belt before I quit. And I was just sitting there like, oh, I'm the dumbest motherfucker I've ever fucking seen in my life. Yeah, Lost Belts are branching stories of humanity. Yeah. Because they got shunted into branching stories, alternate realities. And they decided it was their way or the highway. So, you know, Magus' be dumb. That's what I got out of the situation, right? Those masters are indeed assholes, all but 2 of them. I won't spoil who. I have been informed that, like, there are some redeemable ones. I've heard 3 for some reason, but...
Napping in a tree would be nice.
Fun.
Just the thought of it is making me sleepy.
All personal interpretation, right? But...
The clues pointed to Vamara Village, but I'm not sure which house they live in exactly.
Oh, it's not on autoplay.
Guess we'll have to ask around. Any idea what the recipient looks like? I only know his name is Garvapino.
Just a question, why is there a pin chat? Oh, because G7 was trying to bring something to my attention, but my brain was latched onto a topic and couldn't let go, because I am... imagine my brain working normally. I wish. Not even like a haha, you know, being normal stupid. No, my brain is just fucking broken. And Shiny Soul, congratulations on graduating! Mwah. Congrats, that's huge, let's go!
I'm afraid I've never heard
Proud
that
of you,
name before.
baby!
He's a scholar.
Let's go!
Oh, yes, there is a scholar around here, but I've never heard anyone go by the name you mentioned. Are you sure you've got the right name? Actually, I'd like to ask him a few questions myself regarding which of the 6 Darshans to join.
Sounds like he doesn't know. Let's go ask someone else.
This motherfucker straight up said, hey, I don't know which college to join. Despite the fact that, like, you know, if you go to school, you should be learning something that you actually give a shit about. Oh, clicked off.
We're looking for a scholar named Garbage.
And G7, thank you for the gifted sub to Shiny.
I never heard of him.
Why is her voice so quiet?
Wait, do you mean that newcomer that arrived a few days ago?
Very husky, but like in a good way.
Oh, someone just moved here?
Yes, that's right. He looked pretty anxious,
She
though.
sounds
He's
really
he's
tired. I vibe
struggling
with
to
that.
complete a thesis. I've seen him speaking with the village head, probably looking for a place to stay. Vamara Village is the perfect place to take a vacation and relax, which is why I chose to come back here.
Mood.
Got it, thank you. We'll go talk to the head of the village.
Don't mention
Yeah,
it.
she's got that
Life is a
ASMR
treat,
voice
you
for
know.
real.
You can always come and
Tired
live here for a
ASMR
while.
voice.
Hello, are you the head of the village? There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes, that's me. Go ahead.
Why does he look like a grandma?
Do you know where a scholar by
He
the
looks
name
like
of
grandma, the
Garbage
fucking
lives?
thing.
We'd like to talk to him.
Garvapidum. Ah, that must be him.
Something about his hair is very feminine.
You know him?
I don't know why. It just kind
Yes,
of
I
vibes
do.
that way to me.
He came here to rent a place to stay. He said he needed to unwind a little.
Also, it might just be that all
Hardly
NPCs
ever
just
seen
kind of
him
look like
come
other
out since he
NPCs.
moved in. He doesn't seem to be very outgoing. I don't know if that's his way
No,
of
he just kind of looks like a
unwinding.
grandma.
But I'd say he's just keeping himself cooped up. Are you friends of his?
Yeah.
I see it too. Yeah.
You could say that. Our tails are moving again.
We're gonna take him to jail. Yeah, we can say that. Looks like grandma, the fucking
see.
thing. Yeah, that's the reference I was making. But yeah, he genuinely looks like he's a grandma instead of a grandpa to
He's
me for
staying
some
up
reason.
above. Look for the house in the corner. You should be able to find him there.
Like he genuinely looks grandma instead of grandpa for some reason.
Don't mention it. I just want to see people who come here be happy.
Trans icon, yeah. They made their village head a trans woman. A trans woman in her 80s, dude. Hell yeah. Trans icon, dude. And I have just lost 50 million social credit. I have just lost 50 million social credit, chat.
This is the place. Let's try knocking and see if he answers.
Alright.
Hello? Anybody home? We're looking for Garvapidum.
Water.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
He literally looks like everybody the fuck else.
I'm Kirara. I have a delivery from Komania Express.
I don't mind them having some preset NPC model styles and types, but can they fucking vary their styles a little bit more? This guy just looks like literally everybody else.
What? Gulab? But how is that possible?
Yes. It seems your friend submitted the package to our company before he passed.
Friend? Some friend I am. There's nothing I could do about his illness. And I wasn't by his side during the last moments of his life.
Oof.
Don't say that. After all, you and Gulab are the creators of Genius Invocation TCG. I'm sure Gulab would have been happy to know how popular the game has become.
Oh, is that who he is?
Say what? He's one of the creators of Genius Invocation TCG?
They couldn't even give their fucking card game creators
What?
unique models?
Why does it seem
Bruh.
that misfortune always befalls geniuses like
What?
him?
Alright, calm down. It's a
Perhaps
fucking
you could
card
talk
game.
to us about it. It would probably help you feel better.
Genius might be going a little overboard. It's a card game, man.
You're right.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Maybe I should.
They should put a little effort into, big quest generic NPCs, you know?
You really wouldn't mind listening?
Yeah, I mean, you'll feel better.
All right, then. It's not much of a story, really. I knew Gulab ever since we were kids.
His name is
We were
Gulab?
classmates and grew up together.
His name sounds like
Other than the
Gulag,
bandages on
like
his
the
arms,
jail.
You could hardly tell he had Elazar. He was always positive, peaceful, and kind.
Wait, didn't we erase
Later, we
Elazar
both
from
entered
existence?
the academia.
Yeah, we
He
did.
became a Ratawahis Dastur.
We did.
If I
How does the
remember
country
correctly, that's a
bumpkin
pretty
know what
high
the
position.
Inazuma Archon look like, right? I mean, I suppose there are portraits
Yes,
and shit.
he really
I mean,
was
hell,
that
we
smart.
even have a statue of, Her
Before
Highness,
long,
the Raiden Shogun, the
Elazar
Narukami
got
Ogosho,
worse
the
and led to
doll.
some serious
So it's like,
complications. After that, he became bedridden.
I bet
He
Hoya put
received
too much
treatment
design
in the
into the environment,
hospital,
forgot the existence of
but
story of
hadn't
new event
abandoned
important
his
NPCs.
research.
Yeah, true.
I would go see
The
him
dude we're
in the
supposed to be best friends in
hospital
Inazuma
every
Archon.
day.
No, okay,
Even
that guy
though
just
he
sucked.
said there was no
That guy
need for
just
me to visit
spread
so
rumors
often.
and shoved himself in
You
shit.
must have been worried
And
that he was
then-
taking time from your own research.
And then got caught up in his own lies. So
I
he
know.
effectively did the Vision
I couldn't
equivalent
bear to
of
just
taking
leave him
drugs
like that.
and then died, and we're
He
supposed
was
to feel
clearly
bad.
the smarter of the two
No.
of us.
No.
We would have
Stop.
some free time whenever I visited him, so we took some cards and started painting them. Over time, those cards became the basis for Genius Invocation TCG.
Don't do delusions, kids. Yeah. I just imagine, right? The Avengers is sitting there. Now, remember, from all of us here at Avengers Tower, don't do drugs, kids. Hulk says drugs bad. Captain America steps in. Yeah, you should not do drugs, but you should ask if they give you superpowers. And like everybody else in the room turns to him. Wait, hold up, Cap, what? You sound like you're suggesting to the kids that they should do drugs. No. They should not do drugs. Please do not do drugs. But it is important whether or not those drugs will give you superpowers. And then Tony just fucking puts his head in his hands. He's like, oh my fucking god, I forgot. Like, my dad helped, make the super serum. The drug that made you into Captain America. Oh no. Cap, please, just stick to the script. What do you mean? It is important when you take drugs. Cap, we're supposed to convince the kids to not take drugs. That the drugs might give you superpowers.
It's not only a game. When we were designing it, I deliberately incorporated some theoretical knowledge of the elements. I was originally waiting for him to recover, so we could study the subject together. But in the end,
Aw, don't be sad.
Say drugs to pizza, say no to pizza. I'm sorry,
Of your
excuse me?
research together. Not to mention, a lot of people are enjoying it now.
after he passed away,
Hulk, you see that green funky goo? Yeah, go near it. You'll get
With
strong
someone
like
else.
me. Hulk, no, that's radioactive. It'll give them cancer. Better than
all I
drugs.
could see was his silhouette. It was as if he was still
Better
sitting there
than
at the table.
drugs.
I know it was all in my head, though.
Don't want kids to do drugs? Just have someone from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles say cowabummer.
Paimon wouldn't ever be able to get used
This
to
is
being
it,
away from the
Raphael.
traveler.
This is
Paimon
where
would
my
probably
parents
find
died.
herself talking to the wind,
Cowabummer,
as if
Batman.
the traveler could hear.
Yes, everyone else has told me that I have
Spider-Man,
to move
poke that
on
damn
and
spider nest, I
embrace the
dare
fun
you.
of
Like,
Genius Invocation.
The one issue that I have with a
Saying
lot
that
of
I'm one its
superhero
creators.
comics is that a lot of superheroes just get their powers in really dumb ways.
But to be honest,
Green Lantern
without
gets his
Gulag,
power from a fucking
what
space
meaning
ring.
does the game have anymore?
Blue Beetle gets it from a
Garlic
high-tech sentient
Perhaps you should be
space
with your friends since you were
scarab
packaged.
beetle. Fucking, Spider-Man got bit by
Right.
a radioactive spider that gave him radioactive cummy-wummies.
What's this?
Captain America took meth. Who the fuck is Blue Beetle?
My dear
Oh.
friend,
must be wondering
Ah!
why I'm leaving you a letter like this. It's
He's
because
from
Hey,
DC.
Gulab, I'm here. How are you feeling today? I gotta tell you, I had an idea for another card last night. Huh? What's that you're writing?
it's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, up for a game?
Washington DC? No, DC Comics. Like
You
where
don't
Superman
have
and
to
shit
visit
come
every
from.
day, you know. You should be focusing on your work at the academia.
Hey, enough of that. I'll keep visiting until you fully recover.
Also, you see all the Mora
Besides,
coins?
I can't
They're
stand most of the
gambling
folks at the
money.
academia anyway. Hey, it's your turn.
From the people that brought you.
Are you
There's
okay?
no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. That DC.
Pitum, you must understand. My Elazar.
Hey, don't talk like that. You
The
just
Catherine card, yes.
need some more rest.
How come this is properly lip synced, but not actually the rest
It's
of Genshin?
because you won't come to terms with the fact that I don't have long left. Guess what? This game we invented is getting pretty popular here in the hospital.
Really? That's great news.
Yeah. I've even made a device to help people find other players nearby. Here,
The Catherine
This
card's
one's for you.
actually, like, unironically
This way,
really good.
you'll be able to keep playing even after I'm...
Just stop! You're gonna get better, you hear me? I don't need this thing. I don't want it.
I imagine the casket of tomes I gave you is probably gathering dust in a corner somewhere.
You see a man, you ain't cute,
is my last
you ain't a
gift to
cute
you.
anime waifu, so I
I'm
don't
sorry
care,
that
Skillet,
I
you
don't
cry
give it to
about
you
it.
now.
How does
Do
this
you
dude in
remember
the hospital know
when we
who
first
Bennett
met?
is and what he looks like?
You were
Sorry,
the
but this
only one
bothers
willing
me.
to be friends with the kid with Elazar.
It's because,
Now it's my turn to help. you
Bennett
make some
is-
new friends.
famous in a lot of different ways,
This way.
right? A lot of, like,
I'll
effectively,
always be by your
they
side,
make cards of famous people.
my friend.
But, like, not just, like, scientists and shit. Like, people who can actually, like, throw hands, you know?
Gulab,
So you have, like, various
What a
adventures.
rascal.
You have various adventures
he
and
was
stuff.
always this way.
Yellen then? Yellen shouldn't have a card,
I haven't
low-key.
played much Genius Invocation
Meanwhile, the
myself.
Timmy card, yeah.
All I know is that it has brought joy to a lot of people.
As a true TCG
Yeah,
player put it,
Yellen is like a
the
secret
game
agent. She
allows
shouldn't
many
have a
people
card.
to meet others,
I
make
agree. Like,
friends,
that's their
and
logic
experience
behind
the
it,
joy
but,
of
you
doing
know,
together.
the meta of it, the meta of it is that
I've seen that
it's because
firsthand
she's a
on
gotcha
journeys
character.
recently. Paimon could tell you those stories if you're interested.
Thank you all for your kind words.
Good friends never truly leave. They stay with us in another. Genshin, can you stop doing these 2-line options, but they're parts of the same sentence? Bullshit. God, you used to not do this. I'm genuinely afraid that, like, because Genshin used to not do this. Genshin used to, like, have, like, individual answers with different responses. It's one of the reasons why I loved it. I'm actually afraid Star Rail is gonna end up in the same situation after like 6-7 patches, because that's when Genshin started to do that shit. I'm gonna be so upset when that time comes.
You're right.
Traveler has the personality of a cardboard, though.
Is that what you were thinking when you left this letter?
True. These non-choices
I've
should be
always kept
voiced
your
lines.
casket
Yeah.
of tomes
If
with
they're not gonna be choices, just
It was
have
so
them voice a
special for you
line.
to
Fuck
draw me
you,
a card
Mario.
like this. What a waste it is to never have used it. If he were here now, I know he'd say, "Hey friends, how about a game of Genius Invocation TCG? Well, what do you say?"
I'd be happy to. Trailblaze showed already more personality in one pass than the Traveler has ever in 7. That's facts. I'm not denying that. That's straight facts.
Garfapitum seems to be feeling better. Paimon even saw him crack a smile when he was playing just now.
It always takes time to heal from pain from the past.
but I think this is a good start for his road
Because
to
Traveler
recovery.
isn't the MC, it's Paimon. Ugh.
It was a good thing that
So
Guevara
upsetting.
kept track of that package,
I hate that it's
even
true.
when they were unable to deliver it.
When my boss asked me to take care of it,
The problem
I
is
had
that
a
that's
feeling
true.
that it must somehow be delivered. I couldn't just let it be abandoned.
Would you say that was your yokai intuition kicking in?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I guess I just didn't want to let the sender's sentiment go to waste like that.
Anyway, I think this is where we'll say goodbye. Oh. Are you going back to Fontaine now? That's right. Who would have guessed that I'd still get such a quality story after the tournament had finished? It's going to take me a few days just to draft the articles alone.
Also, if you're not aware,
I still haven't
I
had the
believe
chance
she's
to
got a
interview
cryo
Genshin all
vision.
this time.
So Charlotte's gonna be
All
cryo.
we've witnessed on this journey
Cryo
together.
supremacy,
Do you
gamers.
have anything you'd like to say?
We made a lot of new friends.
Yeah, you could say the best thing we got out of this adventure was the new friends we made. I understand.
The
Be sure to
Sumpter
work your
Beast just
comments into my
vibing in the background as we're having this conversation. Where did he come
Just
from?
be sure to buy a copy of the Steambird when you visit Fontaine.
Where actually did that motherfucker come from?
And I should get ready to head
He
back
literally
to
wasn't
Genshin.
there 5 seconds
I
ago.
still have to report everything to my boss.
I still vote for Electro Supremacy. I won't say that that's like a bad take, but like,
Will do. I'm sure we'll all see each other again soon.
yeah, she's got a cryo.
And maybe we'll play Genius Invocation TCG if we have the chance.
Why the fuck is a Sumpter Beast in my background? He's literally running into a fucking wall.
Here. Huh, yeah.
Perish. Ruining my cutscene moment and shit. Was that all the story? That was all the story. Really? That's all we had left? Well, that's a pee-pee poo-poo. And Joseph, Yahoo. How you doing, cutie? Indom, thank you for the alert. The biggest problem the story has, in my honest opinion, is that Genshin's main story doesn't really have an antagonist. Sure, there's the Abyss, but we're not actively pursuing or fighting them. We're just roaming around aimlessly and helping everyone along the way. No. 100% in agreement. It is... I won't say that it's holding the game back or anything like that, but it does make for, like, a poor narrative, like, state. Having that long-term goal is a good thing, except until they got to that point where it turns out, yeah, you're not even looking for your sister anymore. Your sister's fine. Your sibling's fine. All right, then why are we doing this? You know, why is our sibling not just, you know, working alongside us? Why are they suddenly with the Abyss? Yeah, we're not going to explain to you any of that. And that's where the problems begin, right? Because nothing's getting explained to you. Genshin only leaves you with more questions than answers, but not in a good way. It's not satisfying, right? There's nothing wrong with having more questions than answers if that's handled appropriately, right? But that's not what's going on.
The sight of shiny jewels.
If the villain writing is weak, the journey feels pointless. Yeah. Like, and the thing is, it's not even like always about the villains, right? Like, you don't need a strong villain to make everything else work. I plenty of stories have shown that you don't need a strong villain to make things work, right? Like, in Final Fantasy XIV, the Ass Eaters are like, you know, they're in the background somewhere, and it's clear that they're having pull on the main storyline, but, you know, you never know shit about them until, like, the very fucking end. And the story doesn't suffer for it. It's still fine. It still works out. You know? Literally, it works out. It stays narratively interesting from beginning to end. It is actually not an issue. The story in 14 sucks most of the time. No, the story in 14 sucks during Realm Reborn. All of Realm Reborn, story kind of sucks. And that's not because that the story is awful. The pacing is awful. Because what Realm Reborn does is it does an amazing job setting up this backstory for you of this up-and-coming adventurer turned hero. That's the thing that it does really well. The problem is the pacing leading up to all of that and all the fucking bullshit side quests that it forces into the main quest, that's the real issue. That's the actual real issue. Unironically, genuinely, that's the problem. I expect the sibling to explain why they did what they did after we traveled through all the regions. They fucking better. Genuinely, they fucking better, my guy. Shadowbringer was memorable because the villain was so fucking horrifying. True. However, it wasn't that the villain was horrifying in that instance. It was that the Lightbringers, the monsters, the faction you were facing was horrifying. It's one of those things where I'm like, yes, but the nuance of the specific situation does kind of matter in that. It was, let's be honest, it was the Lightbringers that were scary. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't Assy and Daddy, fucking what's his name. He wasn't the scary one. It was the Lightbringers. The Lightbringers were the scary part. Because they're literally these super angelic looking fuckers. Except, holy shit, they want to borderline consume the world and fuck. Like, that was the real thing. We better not get an ending that goes like the sis just goes, aha, I'm a good guy now. Yeah, we better not. Genuinely. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. The monster was horrifying, and it makes it memorable. Facts. Like, but the thing is, you can get that effect without even the Gabagool, in my opinion. I hope the other sibling dies in the end. That would make for a significantly more interesting story. If at the end you actually have to fight your sibling, and then you especially if you have to be the one to kill them. I agree. I actually agree. I would low-key actually kind of want to see that. Unironically, I would actually like to see that from like a pure thematic standpoint, right? It would make things significantly more interesting. I'm not saying that it would be a good thing, but it would be much more interesting, right? I mean, like all things, it still has to be handled properly for it to work, right? But I see the potential for that to come out so much more interesting than what it is right now. Which is, like, kind of meh right now for a lot of things. I've never taken this to... Alright, hold up. I have a bunch of random mats. So let's just take it up to 40 plus Ascension just to see its awakened form. Knowing Genshin, they'll probably redeem themselves and act as if they didn't just try to destroy the world order. I mean, okay, look. I'm not saying that that's what's gonna happen, but that's not impossible, alright? I'm like, Genshin, the one thing that I hate about Genshin is that they're so afraid of being like, oh, yeah, this character is evil just because they're evil. Like, okay, Scaramouche having a bad past? Fine. I'm one of those people that, as much as I actually like Scaramouche's redemption arc, I don't think he needed his redemption arc. And at least they acknowledge that it's, like, barely even a redemption arc. They're like, yeah, so he didn't actually even need to have that moment. And we just had that awakening, you know, kind of, you know, he forgot everything, and then he relearned everything. And learned that, you know, in the end, he didn't change anything. And that's fine. Sometimes you have to live with the fact that you do everything that you can. Even go back and change the past, you know, or change people's perception of the past, but you can't change the past, that's the thing, right? Let's not pretend that Raiden almost killed the Traveler, and if it wasn't for Kazuha, the story would have been over. Yeah, that too. There's, like, so many things that the game just kind of, like, hand waves over for, like, no reason. To this day, I'm not sure why we just, you know, hand wave so much shit. Like, don't get me wrong, it's probably us from, like, a peaceful society, but, like, maybe from, like, a warrior's culture, it's like, hey, we fought, but, like, you know, we both lived and we both come to a happy conclusion. It's no big deal. And I think, weirdly, if that's the case, then whatever, no big. That's kind of fine. If anything, that makes the world and the people of that world a bit more interesting. That doesn't necessarily mean I agree with that, you know, line of thought. I still think that line of thought kind of pee-pee-poo-poo dumb. But okay, sure, right? Raiden was so good as a villain, was she though? The puppet was like as a villain, she was just kind of really like not involved, and clearly she didn't want to be a part of anything, including her own villain arc. At least that's how it felt to me. She felt indifferent about everything, which did make her interesting. That her being so indifferent about everything, I think actually made her interesting, right? I'm not denying that. She was very impressive. It is true that she was very impressive. That was handled really well in a very, very interesting way. I've grown really tired of the no, I can't be evil anymore because the hero is my family bullshit though. No, I feel that. I kind of agree. Your life meant nothing to her and it showed? Yeah, but it was clear that nothing meant anything to her at the point that she was in. The question was why. We never got like a satisfying reason as to why nothing meant anything to her at the point that she was. And that's what made her interesting, I think. But then we learned what it was, and it was like, it's like really sad, sure. But at the same time, it's like, man, look, she pulled a sword out of her cleavage. That's all I needed from her, alright? She's a character I pulled because she pulled a fucking godly electro katana out of her cleavage, alright? That's all I needed from her. I don't know how I preferred Raiden before they introduced A. A kind of ruined her for me. No. I can understand that. I'm kind of in a similar boat, except for me it was like the opposite, right? For me, it's because I didn't care about A, because I didn't care that much about the Raiden Shogun, outside of her ult gimmick, that I didn't care. Because I felt like, as interesting she was as, like, this caring, cold villain, she was too one-dimensional for me to, like, get, like, super invested. And then we learned about, you know, the backstory shit, and I was like, alright, I see the appeal now. For me, that's what it took. But for the people who didn't get baited in like I did that way, where they liked her for the opposite reasons first, yeah, that doesn't work out when you come in for the other reasons, right? Hopefully the Cryo Archon will be a good villain. No, the Cryo Archon is absolutely gonna have a, oh, except, haha, funny, you know, you thought I was the villain? Haha, you know, I was trying to save Teyvat from the Heavenly Principles this whole time. They're gonna go that route. Let's not pretend like it's otherwise. Let's not even pretend like it's gonna be anything else. Like, there's no way they're collecting the Nosai to be a bad person. With the way, like, the Nosai have been portrayed, with the way that the Archon War has torn communities and societies apart, there's just actually no fucking way. Which is kind of sad. Not all villains need to have a deep and complex motives and have to have a I'm secretly hurt and broken trope. Yeah, except Genshin is kind of like a... This is kind of like a feels-good show, right? They're here to make you feel good about the characters that you pulled and the people that you've gathered. So they're not interested in making you dislike the characters that you've, like, earned, right? If anything, they're too invested on making sure that everyone's, like, super into it. So it's very important to the devs that you like every single fucking, character that you can gacha for, you know? Whether that's better or worse is entirely up to debate. I liked them more before, I'm a sucker for heals, yeah. And for some people, that's gonna be the case. But this is a gacha game. They're appealing to the actual general majority instead of, like, the minority of us who would prefer more, like, you know, interesting villains that aren't just tragic, please love me, uwu. There's nothing wrong with a villain just being a villain. And I'm tired of pretending like it's not, right? There's literally nothing wrong with a villain just being a villain. Yeah, they're so scared of making unpopular characters that it's actually painful.
This isn't my first trek into the desert, but I can never get used to the heat.
I don't mind there
Is there
being
no
like a
shade
character
anywhere?
that's not as appealing as like another whatever. I think that there's room, you know, for big mommy milkies as well as the small mommy milkies, as well as big mommy milkies with even bigger PP, right? There's room for everything if you're willing to.
Sight clear.
I don't. Where am I going with this?
Let's end this now.
Hear my prayer.
Scanning. Will.
Where am I going with this meme?
Flee. With all my strength.
Tartaglia is not even a villain? No, Tartaglia is a villain, dude. The thing about Tartaglia is that he's a villain, but, like, he's earned appeal in ways that aren't just, ooh, woo, I'm tragic. He's kind of a monster, but he doesn't apologize for it. That's why people still like Tartaglia. Because, you know, he's like, yeah, I fucking did the thing. I admit it. You know, it's whatever. Yeah, sure, okay. I've got a kid brother that I give a shit about. So it's not like I'm one-dimensional, right?
Come at me.
But like,
What a lucky find.
so, you know,
That's made your day.
he's not one-dimensional, which is good. But it's not that, ooh, woo, I have a tragic backstory. Please forgive my war crimes. He's an antagonist, perhaps, but he just works for the bad guys. He's got a family life, man. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He has his crutches, but at the end of the day, he just fights because he likes to fight. Yeah, and he doesn't lie about it. He doesn't make excuses for it. He doesn't apologize for it. The problem is about Genshin's other villains is that the devs apologize for it. You don't need to apologize for it. Just make them the character that they are and move on, please. We didn't ask you to apologize on behalf of the fucking characters that you wrote, Mihoyo. You don't have to do that. That weakens your characters. Seems more just an anti-hero than a villain to me. No, except, like, he works alongside you because it's fun for him. But he doesn't do it for you. He doesn't do it for, you know, the general people. Like, sure, he's got values too. But, like, he's like, yeah, I work for the Fatui. And I'm gonna fight you again one day. And, you know, that's fine. Like, you know, like, we can be friends when we're not fighting. But we're gonna fight. I'm gonna beat your ass later. Well, I'm gonna try to at least. Because you beat my ass last time, alright? I can't let it end on a sour note. And then he moves the fuck on! Goku but edgy. Okay, you know, I can buy that. I can buy Goku but edgy. Not sure where you took a turn, but we got Big Booba, Small Booba. They both Booba, exactly. All right. You're describing Goku to me, calling him a villain. Goku is kind of a villain. I'm sorry to say it. But, like, the dude literally lets Cell power up because he wants a better fight, despite the fact the whole world is at fucking stake. He forces his child to effectively go to war. Goku's a villain, dude.
Here. Sign here, please.
We shall prevail. Yield.
This dance is for you.
Scanning. Watch and learn. Take. Yeah.
I don't know what universe that's great parenting, but...
Press delivery. Positions.
Hear my prayer. You're exposed.
Sight clear.
He gonna learn today. Dude, Goku's kind of just a villain. The thing is, Goku's a villain with a heart of gold, right? He do mean well most times, but, like... He do kind of also be a bit of a villain, though. Yeah, I mean, it's not entirely his fault. He is mentally handicapped. He got hit in the head as a child and never truly recovered. You're right. He's severely autistic for fighting. Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't make him not a villain, though.
Dance with the waves. Here. Service with the spot.
Feast your eyes. Come at me.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to you know, agree, but I also agree that disability doesn't excuse shitty behavior.
All my strength.
He literally puts the world at risk multiple times
All eyes on me.
because he wants to fight. I can't. No. He's also saved the Earth multiple times. But then he's also, like, kind of contributed to why it was at risk a couple times, too. With the whole Cell arc, as well as not taking the Boo arc seriously at all in the beginning until it became, like, evident that they got in over their heads. Yeah. Literally, he's the sole reason that... No, and the thing is, like, he's had his, like, amazing moments, too, right? He's had his hero moments, but he's also had his villain arcs, man. We shouldn't shy away from that. Why Beezus ain't popping it like a balloon? Yeah, he also egged Beezus on, and then he egged on the guy above Beezus, and then in Super, you know, if we're talking about that, dude calls a hitman on himself, causes his own family extreme emotional duress. All right, that's some villain arc shit. I don't care what you gotta say. That's some villain arc shit. And then he also effectively causes the multiverse fights where the big guy up top is like, yeah, so the multiverse that loses gets obliterated. Goku caused that. That's Sigma grind cross. That can look. I don't even like these nuts jokes, but if that's Sigma can suck my nuts. Unironically, suckle. All right. Disgusting. Kappa. like Goku's a great character. He's so much fun. He does a lot of good things. He's also done a lot of dumb fucking things. Is that an invitation to woo? Statue of the 7, you want to top me up? Oh, I am topped up. When did that happen? I just got here. Do I need to get my chapstick? Nah, lipstick. Look. Alright, I'm just saying, if like, you know, between chapstick and lipstick, it's lipstick. Because the smearing, mwah, chef's kiss. Yeah, he's done a net positive, but he's had villainous moments, despite the fact that he didn't do it to be a villain, right? You know, I'm not saying that he did it with the intent of causing evil and harm, but Goku's got villain arc moments, all right? Goku's got villain arc moments, and there's nothing wrong with acknowledging that. Speaking of acknowledging that, I am out of Genshin content that I care to do right now, so we're moving on to Star Rail. We're moving on to a little bit of Star Rail. So I realized that since Gamer Girl Bronya is right around the corner and she's about to say the N-word, I need to do... Oh, also, I should watch the Gabagool with chat. Hold up. Silver Wolf trailer. I just want to see the trailer. I don't want to see the reactions to the trailer. I just want to see the trailer. First off, the fact that she's playing Honkai and she's playing as Haxor Bunny, I'm pretty sure it's the devs just kind of like confirming that, like, oh shit, I forgot, I was on the wrong screen. I'm pretty sure it's the devs just straight up confirming that, by the way, kill Shinji. Ah, shit. You know what? I'll just refund those. I straight up forgot. I think it's just easier if I refund those and just forget about it. You know what? To be fair, though, like, I'll also refund everything from yesterday. Well, not everything, but I'll refund the ones from yesterday, too. I'll refund it. I'll refund it all. Get your points back. I forgot about it. I genuinely forgot about it. Yeah, the fact that she's playing Honkai, Third Impact, and also the fact that, nope, you're about to lose. Also, I want to point out, in case you guys haven't noticed, Kafka's labeled as the woman. That is the most toxic Reddit gamer shit. The woman. Bronya, based gamer Bronya, dude. Alright, the femoid. That's so good.
As for missions, I can do this in my
I can't wait for her. I can't wait for her.
Let's get this over with. The Antimatter Legion?
Yo, oh. She's not even wearing underwear. I just want to point out, straight up, she's got like quote unquote skirt, but it's like side slit. She's not even wearing underwear. She's got fishnet booty shorts. She's not even wearing underwear, dude. This bitch is crazy. I love her.
Interesting. Let's see. Just a couple of small fry.
Ready, fight.
I don't mind an easy mode run. I guess I could play a while.
She could be wearing a thong. That'd be alright. Dojin artist about to go nuts. Facts.
Easier than I thought. Why do low levels make
No
these
damage?
enemies? Wanna beat me?
The fucking rhythm gamer moment.
All done.
The stage clear? Damn. I'm sorry. Well, how many zeros is that? Okay, first of all, remember, 1,000 is like $1, right? We've already confirmed 1,000 credits is like $1, all right? So it's like Korean won, okay? So we gotta eliminate 3 zeros. We gotta eliminate 3 zeros off the board. These 3 zeros we ignore. So, 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, $5 million. She's got a $5 million bounty. She's got a $5 million bounty. $5.1 million bounty. Effectively in real life money. That's kind of where we're at. That's kind of where we're at. That's just important to acknowledge, right? All right, let me unmute Star Rail though. $5 million rookie numbers. Also, I realized that because Bronya's gamer girl Bronya, who's about to say the N-word, is coming out soon. I need to actually get her boss mats ready. You know. So we're gonna be grinding some Stagnant Shadows until we have, effectively, because of getting her to 90, as well as getting my 80, sorry, and getting my own Sela to 80. We're gonna need a total of 100 cast irons. Unless like that's before you know, because we need 65. We need 65 to level 80 someone. So I need this shit. It's crazy.
Show your courage.
The amount of mats that we need is insane. The amount of mats we need is actually insane.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me
Time to farm more Quantum, baby. Time to farm more of that Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Who's next? Lend me your strength.
Zamb.
Nap time.
Ow? Ow? My Su Shlong almost dead? 8 health? I got an achievement for that. She survived with 8 HP, chat. Defeat an enemy when a character has less than 1 HP left. Alright, that's an achievement. Well, I mean, we weren't hunting for that, but we got it. So, I guess that's what matters? Question mark? Yeah, she had the bigger horse cock. Good job slow clapping. Coincidentally, Silverwolf and Bronya both work great with Seela. Dude, I want to see that off-brand. Alright? Bronya and Gamer Bronya both fighting over Seela. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with that. Alright, chat? That's all I'm saying. Alright, let's do our daily mission. Talk to Julian from the moles. Ugh. I'll do something for the fucking brats.
So early. Let's look around.
Gotta do shit with the fucking kitties. I don't want to talk to the children. I gotta do things for kids. What is this? What is this? Random update looked into into some Daya off-brand. At least on the website that I was looking at, it was disappointing. Damn, not like this, dude. Oh, also, Hook. Cross, help! Do you have 5 million shield? Transfer them to me as soon as possible. Why the fuck do you need that much money? Daddy's been kidnapped. I received a message from an unknown sender. He said if Hook didn't transfer him 5 million shield, Daddy'd be in danger. That's a scam. Why don't you message Fursman to ask if he's alright first? Oh, I get it. You're certainly an honorary member. Daddy's back. I'm so glad he's alive, cries. Thank you, honorary member. I love Hook. She's such a fucking dumbass, but I love her. She's an actual mongrel of an idiot, but I love her. She's great. Hook is such a meme, yeah. I am building her really slowly. I will deliver the patient's package. Delivery access, Natasha's clinic, blah 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 blah. Package with illegible recipient. Yeah, let's keep this in town. Let's not leave town yet. That sounds like a pain. Why leave town? I don't have to leave town. I can just be in here. I'm just getting as much money in EXP as I can. Low key, I've kind of stopped grinding money. Not because I'm at 4 million, but because every day, if I clear the whole map, it is a good amount of time investment. But if I clear the whole map, I'm making 30 to 40k every day. And I've just been doing that the whole time. It's Simulated Universe, all the elites give like 5k credits each. So it's like 15k credits every time you run through a Simulated Universe. Like, I've got methods of getting money, I realize. So I'm just doing that. I'm spending my resin on other things. I only have so much resin to go around, right? A little pet peeve of mine with Off-Brand, they rarely stick to a character's personality, turning characters into data into the biggest fucking subs. Sit there like, you took all the fun out of it? I mean, they can make it, like, I've seen some doujins do it right, though. Where it's like, oh, you know, they took a character that's, like, clearly like a top, and somehow made them a bottom, but made it convincing. It's rare that they pull it off, but it happens sometimes. Also, Pom Pom, give me my free shit! Where you at? Where you at? Don't be sad, give me my stuff. Trailblaze level. And pose. Adorable. Dude, I'm at 57 TV already. How the fuck? I mean, I know why. It's because I'm doing like 2, sometimes 3 resin top-ups every day. I know why. I know exactly why. But, like, holy shit.
Show your courage.
Why does Pom Pom do the Mr. Beast pose? It was all mind break shit, but it's not like there was even a struggle. Yeah, there needs to be a struggle, alright? I need to be able to buy it. I need to be able to believe it, right?
Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength.
It has to be believable. I'm in agreement.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Who's next?
Like, I disagree, man.
Take this. Rise, Venus.
Rise! Penis! Su Shlong!
So you
Holy
are
shit.
afraid of me.
Now that's a lot of damage. Mind breaks becoming too common lately. I liked mind break before it was cool.
Headache. Lend me your strength.
Why is there off-brand of pom-pom? That's a really good question.
Illusions of the past.
And none of us are happy about the answers.
Who's next?
Question is, why is it so fucking common? That's also a good question. Wait, that's not what I...
You're not going anywhere. I'm okay.
Oh, she resisted it. Fuck.
You'll pay for this. I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The furries have too much money, that's why don't blame it on me. Leave the pom-pom alone. Look.
I won't surrender.
It's only the furries that have done the pom-pom art, okay? Nobody wants the pom-pom art except for the furries. We literally have no one else to blame except the furries because it is the furries.
This battle is lend me your strength.
The furries did cause this.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Don't pretend like the furries didn't cause this. The furries caused it.
Disappear among the sea of
I'll just sit in my corner. I'm not saying it's your fault, but it is the furries' fault. It is absolutely the fault of the furries.
Resistance is timely.
And I'm tired of pretending like it's not. Alright?
Don't mess with me. Who's next? Lend me your strength. Time for a shot.
It was absolutely the furries' fault. And Capkin, Yapo, how are you, cutie?
Naughty child, nap time. Lend me your strength.
Be disappointed in your fandom like the rest of us. Facts. Straight facts.
I won't surrender. Take this. Shake, rise.
Straight facts. I'm melting. The heat is unbearable. Man. I get you.
Who's next? Lend me your strength. I'll free
I
you.
understand.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
The
Illusions
beginning of my villain arc.
Storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. I'll end your misery.
You just started your villain arc, but I've been living in it, alright?
What a headache.
You say this is the start of my villain arc, but I've been villain arcing this whole time.
Nap time.
Alright. 69. Nice. Watch out, he's gonna morph soon.
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Cross, your only victim is a melon? Hey, hey, hey. You can't prove that.
Who's next?
You can't prove that anymore.
I'll end your misery.
can't prove that. That melon's gone.
Sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Naughty child.
I just watched a video of some cut-ass Street Fighter characters, and I'm shrimping for one. Understandable.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Assistance is
Honestly,
coming.
understandable.
Want to see what I can do? Take this. Rock
Absolutely.
Stop this. Who's next? No more playing nice.
Yeah. So, we think it's really dumb too. Prefacing with that because it's fucking stupid. But technically, shrimp without the letters HR in it, that word, the word that you just used, it's technically illegal on Twitch. Why? Because Twitch is fucking dumb.
You'll pay
Because
for this.
people accused
Lend me your strength.
the Twitch devs and moderators
Support and defend.
of being such people about the people that use Twitch as a softcore, like a softcore site. Yeah, no, this happened like a long time ago. I'm more surprised that you didn't know about this. And the thing is, the real reason is that like most channels aren't enforcing that shit.
Who's next?
Which is like understandable because it's fucking dumb. No one should have to enforce that shit. But it's technically the rules, right? So we're just doing it to not get in trouble in case we ever get reported for it for some reason. I think it's really dumb that that has to be the case, but it is what it is. Shrimping is funnier too. Yeah, a little bit. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily like a better alternative or anything like that,
I won't
but
surrender.
I kind of agree that the word shrimp is funnier.
Surprise, beat it.
Yeah, they banned the shrimp word before the N word. Shows you where Twitch's priorities are, for real, for real.
I'll end your misery. Who's next? You'll pay for this.
Really showing you where Twitch's priorities are, dude.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea.
I think I just lost a lot of brain cells.
Illusions of
Yes.
the past.
That's how everybody else felt about it too. That's how the rest of us feel about it too. Twitch is just dumb. Flesh tuber wearing tiny bikini, totes okay. VTuber wears bikini that covers more than the flesh tuber, ban. Yeah. And then you have VTubers that are, you know, known for their for their slutty design and behavior, trying to slut shame the flesh tubers that are doing the slutty just like them. The two-facedness of just everyone on this website is insane.
Want to see what I
Yeah, but life is short, man. Shrimp if you gotta, shrimp if you wanna. Just have fun. I'm just glad that Bebe's finally getting in trouble for the shit that she says. I'm more surprised that she got away for as long as she did with some of the stuff that she's been about. I don't know. I'm not happy about it, despite everything. I frankly could care less about Bebe. I always just thought she was the least interesting part of Bishoujo. And that's just, I feel like that's just kind of facts. Bebe is actually just the least interesting part of Bishoujo. And I don't think I'm wrong for saying that.
Found your weakness.
Yeah. Some girl pretty much had Smegs on stream
disappear among the sea
and got
of
banned for a
butterflies.
week, dude.
Illusions of the past.
She acts like PewDiePie in 2009 and got away with it. Yeah, because like, okay. There's like a
Customers, I charge extra.
there's a concept called the hot person fallacy, right?
Stars will always
Where hot people have traditionally just gotten away with a lot of shit. That happens in Asia all the time, where it's like, oh, no, he couldn't have done it. Look how handsome he is. That's like a thing that people actually say. Hot people get away with shit that they have no right to get away with, right? And the thing is that that's not, like, biologically, that's pretty normal. You know, being attractive is a physically positive trait that the brain is geared to, like, give things, you know, things that you determine to be a positive trait leeway to get away with things. But physical attractiveness is a lot easier to quantify in your brain than, oh shit, yo, this man can dunk ass hoops, or this man is literally a fucking genius of our time. Is that why people blame me for shit I didn't do all the time? Man, I feel that. That's literally me growing up, for real, dude. But yeah, you can probably guess which one I shrimp for. Alright, hold up. Wait, I haven't seen the Discord yet. You put it in the general chat? Malaysian woman! Just the words Malaysian woman. I don't know why I shouldn't have laughed at the words Malaysian woman there. But yeah, shrimping is wired into the brain. Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I say life is too short to not shrimp. You know? Just shrimp. Just have fun. That's all that matters. Have fun. Right? Yeah. G7 being the real Chad of our generation.
The stars will always remember us.
Yeah, it's so dumb that we even have to be mindful about it. But it is what it is, right? Oh my god, right? Some story about a guy who ended up killing a mother and her kid because he was racing it with his friends and people were protesting because they found him cute. It wasn't even up for debate if it was him. Yeah, that was like all over like TikTok and shit. More like G69. That was, yo, Hook and Sampo leveled up. Let's go. That was all over TikTok when that was a thing, right? Everyone all over fucking TikTok, fucking Gen Z, goddamn Gen Z, straight out here like, hey, but he's hot though. Let's excuse him for his war crimes. And I'm like, you bastards, you actual bastard children. This is why your mother doesn't love you. All right. This is why mom doesn't love you.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Those ain't my people. No, yeah, but they're you know, the crazies exist and they cause some issues. What is resurrecting my units when they die sometimes, but not all the time? Do you just get a set number of free resis a day? Do you just get some free reses a day? Hook just suddenly rezzed out of nowhere, and I was nowhere near a heal point. Fuck, I healed. I didn't want to heal. I don't want to have to manually choose to heal, but there are times when I don't want to heal, right?
Found your way.
I like to stay optimistic about humanity. People really make it hard. Yeah. Unban me, please. You got untimed out. Your timeout got removed. Don't worry. Remember that Japanese girl that stabbed her boyfriend? People called her the IRL yandere. When she got arrested, people were saying that she was hot to set her free. Yeah, people are like actually the worst. Where it's like, G7, you brat. Yeah, hi pot, meet kettle.
Always remember us.
No, but like, oh man, people, a person is not stupid. And then you put them into a community, and you're like, how the fuck did your IQ become literally more tepid than room temp out of nowhere? Like,
always
it's
remember us.
still mind-boggling the way some people's heads will leap through logic just because, but they're hot though. Dude, they're literally a criminal. But they're hot though. They killed your mother, but they're hot though. Fuck off. Right? Yeah, mob mentality is terrifying. Especially when that mob mentality is just hornier than it has any right to be. Hot criminals are still hot? Yeah, but they still deserve to go to jail and pay for their crimes, right? Just like Kafka? Look. I'll be Kafka's warden. I'll take care of Kafka. Don't you worry about Kafka. Alright? Kafka will be taken care of. She'll do her time, alright? Ooh woo. Oh, Kafka will do her time, alright. Pineapple pizza? Oh no.
Illusions of the past.
I will not be responsible for what follows. Alright. You did this to yourself.
Who's next?
2 words, permaban. Very cold take. Killing someone makes them less attractive. Fictional people aside. Like, it's one thing, like, okay. I can excuse the fiction, right? Unironically, I can't excuse the fiction. Because, you know, it's a fucking... It's like it's a cartoon or it's a video game, right? I can excuse the fiction. Anyone who gets hung up over the fiction, there's something wrong with them, alright?
Illusions of the past.
If they're hung up over the fiction, something's wrong with them. You know that'll happen when Yakuza? Yeah, once I eventually get around to Yakuza. I will eventually get around to Yakuza. I will. Like, who cares if it's fiction, but real life, though? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That's what I'm saying.
Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Yeah, real people do real shit. They need to have real consequences for their real crimes. That's just how it is. That's just facts.
I charge extra.
That's just straight facts. I love asses. Who will it be? Like, it's Mona's VA. It's Mona's fucking VA, man. She's great.
The stars will always remember us.
I'll fight anyone. I want to build Asta so bad that I'm working on her in my off time. I love Asta. Alright. Asta's amazing. I want Asta constellations. Honestly, I'm so happy. I'm so stoked that Asta's constellations are on Silverwolf's banner. I might go for more Silverwolf constellations just to try to get more Asta cons. I'm not even fucking around.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I'm genuinely debating it.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's something I'm not really looking forward to if I actually get to voice acting, knowing I'll probably get death threats because I just voice a character because someone doesn't like it. Like, people are fucking insane, man. People are actually insane. It makes 0 sense. I'm gonna try to get Eidolons and Silverwolf, but I need to save pulls for Yukong and Kafka. Okay. I'm gonna tell you straight up, none of Silverwolf's Eidolons matter. All of them only increase, like, her personal ult damage. You don't need any of her constellations. Unironically, you literally need none of her cons. And, Aikuya, where kikyo nai no. Aiku, kyo no. Yeah, no. By the looks of it, none of her constellations will be even close to mandatory. Not even close. Especially since, you know, Silverwolf isn't your damage dealer, right? Especially because Silverwolf's not meant to be your damage dealer, you know? She's like a sub DPS. She's gonna contribute some damage, but she's not there to be a damage dealer, right? So it's literally not going to matter. It's literally not going to matter.
The stars will always remember us.
Like, if she contributed to other units with her Eidolons, then I could see the argument, right? if for example, if Silverwolf's Eidolons buffed her allies or debuffed her enemies further, so it effectively indirectly buffed her allies, I could be like, yeah, her Eidolons are worth something. They're not. That's not the case. You don't need to worry about it. I saw the hard eyes, got flashbacks to the tongue thing I did. That sounds like a skill issue. Skill issue. Sounds like a you problem. Kaboom. Found your weakness. Fucking Asta. I love Asta. Oh, she's got great voice lines. She's actually a really good support character. She's a little situational finicky because you're low-key kind of fiending for pyro weak enemies. You are actually fiending for pyro weak enemies. But I like her. She's great. Asta's literally just waiting for mono pyro team build. Unironically, she's straight up waiting for a mono pyro team build. Literally, if we have a literally the moment we get a pyro healer, she's set, dude. Unironically, the moment we get a pyro healer, she's set. Because you can do Asta, Hook, Himeko, and the pyro healer, or you could instead of like Himeko, you could fit in Silverwolf. She's fucking set, dude. She's ready. All right, she been waiting. She been waiting. Like she has a fucking trace that'll let you just buff all pyro damage by 18%, man. Just use Pyro Trailblazer for shields. You could do that too. I mean, hell, I would low-key suggest Pyro Trailblazer over Himeko, which is... Fuck! That's depressing. The fact that I unironically would suggest Pyro Trailblazer over Himeko is genuinely depressing. Dude, I was so happy when I got Himeko, and I still love Himeko. But, like... she's so underpowered. I will not accept Himeko slander in my presence. Watch out, Clutch. Numerically, she's underpowered.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
There is someone on there's someone on Twitch/YouTube that has an E6 Himeko. He has E6. He has the E6 Queen, and his hook out damages her. She's still Queen to me as well. You're underpowered? Yeah, I am probably. Random update. Changed my mom's contact and my name to the spawn point. That's great. Sounds like a skill issue. Like, yeah, for Himeko, that is a skill issue. Unironically, Himeko's got a little bit of a skill issue, chat. Alright. Okay, let's be honest, the real reason is because she can't actually fire the orbital laser, alright? The moment she fires the orbital laser, everything is fucked. Okay, that's the real reason. She's firing a fake orbital laser, alright? She's just using the viewfinder instead of the actual orbital laser. She's using the viewfinder. It's just that the viewfinder has some residual radiation damage, alright? Himeko does not need to try hard. She's on vacation? Okay, sure. Then why is her passive so... Why is her passive trash? Why is her passive fucking sad, dude? You need to break 3 separate toughness bars to get 1 follow-up attack, and her follow-up attack doesn't even do damage. 3 toughness bars. She died once, just let her chill. No. No, but jokes aside, I just, like, I love Himeko. I think she's got an amazing character and personality. So that's why I want her to get a little something, you know? I just want Himeko to get a little something. She deserves it. She deserves it. Buff Himeko, dude.
The stars will always remember us. Found your weakness.
Oh my god, I missed that. I want Kafka to straddle me? Yes. I have a theory for Himeko though. I'm here to hear this. All right. I'm ready to listen. All right. As far as I'm concerned, you're the Honkai guru. All right. I am at your feet, Sensei. Teach me.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
To betray my customers.
Get in line with the rest of us. On why she's so weak at the moment, but I'm not sure. I'm still down to hear it. I'm still down to hear it. Very, very curious as to the things that you've noticed that are separate from. It's just a theory. A G7 theory. Pasta hand emote. Pinched hand emote. It's a theory. A G7 theory. That they plan on releasing Honkai Impact Himeko on Star Rail as well. That's a bold statement. Not saying that I don't dislike where this is going, but that is a bold statement. Because they made it pretty obvious that she's quote-unquote dead in Third Impact. And I think that her story arc, you know, where it ends with her death and becoming fuel for Kiana is really impactful. And if she suddenly turns out to be alive, it's going to take very much away from that. And I think that's a bad idea. But I'm still here to hear it out, right? I'm still here to hear it out. Like, if she's like maybe she's like incarnated, right, into another version of Himeko. That part could be okay, because like you could be like, well, Third Impact Himeko is dead, but a part of her essence lives on in all the other Himekos, and now Himeko's unlocking her true power, or like whatever bullshit. I could be there for that, right? More like someone carrying the Himeko flames. Look, Cross, they never found her body. Did you see where she fell from? I would be more concerned and surprised if they did find her body. I would genuinely be more concerned if they found her body. It's a bit hinted at in the curio room. I'm hoping, man. I am really hoping. She seemed like a really cool character. Yeah, because, like, wasn't she, like, a part of the Hersher Flame or some shit? Or, like, housing the Hersher Flame? Maybe a little bit of, you know, Himeko's flame is in all of us. Maybe we're all Himeko inside. You know?
Found your weakness.
Maybe we're all Himeko inside, chat. I do think they're gonna release an improved version of Himeko using Impact Himeko powers. I'd be completely on board with that. Although I do think that if they used Third Impact's Himeko, she strikes me as a destruction. Like I think Hunt makes more sense from like a logical perspective, but because she self-destructed at the end, like that echoing in her fucking lore and history, I feel like it should be better as destruction than Hunt. I just hope they don't kill her again. My heart can't take it. Stay on the fucking train, Himeko.
Stars will always remember us.
There's a chance that the moment that she leaves the train, she dies. If she leaves the train on any world, I think there's a legitimate chance that she dies. We must protect Himeko at all costs. That's what I fear. Yeah.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That's why I don't want it to happen, man.
Illusions of the past.
Protect your Himeko.
To
Hashtag protect your Himeko.
charge extra.
Ow.
Who's next?
Gonna have major anxiety the moment I see her stepping out of the train. I do max my Himeko as I have her as my support character on EU or NA.
Illusions of the past.
I respect Himeko maxers, but like, man, unfortunately, what a waste of resources. They really did Star Rails Himeko's dirty. And the thing is, they buffed her from the beta. They buffed her from the beta, and she's still in this state. How weak was she in the beta? That she's still in this state. What the fuck is this, man? Mihoyo, please. Like, actually, what the fuck? No. Like, her kids okay, if her kids focus on follow-ups, why do you have to break 3 toughness bars for a follow-up? If it was every time she broke a toughness bar, that'd be fine. Nobody would bitch about her. Because, hey, okay, she's just a little niche. But at least, you know, when you trigger it, she consistently follows up every toughness bar break. But that's not the case, is it? That's the problem. It's so fucking actually silly how dirty they fucking did her.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
As a continuing captain for Third Impact, I'm pulling up resources for my Himeko, even if she's not meta. Man,
How you gonna win if you don't take
I feel that. I feel that. I can't be in the same situation at the moment. You get pinned for that? Yes. I unironically wish I could do the same. I was so stoked that I got Himeko, and I still am, but like, man, she's just kind of underpowered where she is. And man.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
I'm just sad, dude. It just takes too much for her to catch up to like other units right now. I feel you, but I don't have I don't have her to do so. Yay, Yahoo, how you doing, cutie? Hope you're doing goody. How you? How you? Woo.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Baboom. Why does my ult do no damage sometimes?
Stars will always remember us.
I do think that they're gonna release powered versions of the cast as Don Hong has shown. Yeah, no, I'm super curious as to what a 5-star version of March 7th is gonna look like. I'm ready for I'm ready for July 11th, dude.
Found your
I'm ready for July 11th. I'm ready for the girl boss arc. I'm ready for the July 11th girl boss arc. I just hope 7th doesn't turn into Alicia. That's funny because from what I've heard from most people seem to think and wish for the opposite. Super well, just gonna be the Hersher reason. Can you even be Hersher outside of your own universe? I don't even think Hershers exist in the Star Railverse.
Disappear among the
It doesn't seem like Hershers exist in the Star Railverse. Otherwise, I feel like we would have heard about it already. I think we have Aeons instead. I think that's like the whole thing. We just have Aeons instead. I don't know. It would just be funny. Facts. Not gonna disagree with that. It'd be hilarious. It's Honkai Star Rail, but where are the Honkais?
Illusions of the past.
I get the feeling that the Honkais are gonna show up in World 3, and they're gonna be a part of the Stellaron issue somehow. I feel like the Honkai and the Stellarons are gonna be linked together intrinsically. I think Aeons are a whole new scale compared to Hershers and Archons. That's fair. But I also don't know much about Third Impact, so I can't say for like a certain, yeah, that makes sense. You have been fighting it, they just have a different name? What? The fucking the fucking Void Spawn slash Fragmentum enemies? Yeah, the Antimatter Legion slash Fragmentum enemies.
Disappear among the sea.
Gun Girl Z had absolute monsters in the form of Hershers. March just feels dumb. I don't want to see her be Alicia. Zamb.
Found your weakness.
How'd I miss that? Fair? Damn, what is this March slander? What is this actual March slander, dude? Fucking March Madness slander. What the fuck? My redeem, please? Oh, I'm sorry, Inda. Mwah. Ba, ba, ba. Mwah. And it's just Alicia's an absolute queen. March can't compare. I mean, who knows? Look, I'm just saying she's quote unquote dumb now, but that's also partly because, you know, she's an amnesiac. She's kind of like a child. Look, no matter how mature you are, if you lose all of your memories and all the context that comes with age, you're kind of mentally a child, all right? All right? That's just the actual facts. I don't make the rules. And the thing is, once she gets her memories back and if her personality and her like way of thinking changes, that wouldn't surprise me. But like you'll still see, like, you know, good writing would ensure that you still see parts of the March 7th you knew up to that point shining through here and there. But like Pink Jesus?
These trailblazers your blessing.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Pink, the words Pink Jesus kills me. Lesbian Jesus? You're saying that like Jesus wasn't into women already, alright?
Who will it be?
Yo, Jesus hung out with a lot of prostitutes, that's all I'm saying.
Who's next?
That's all I'm saying. I just know that if Kiara showed up in Star Rail, all hell would break loose. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Found your weakness.
And, the
Disappear
power
in
of
the sea
tuna!
Illusions of the past.
I think I've seen them mention finality somewhere in Star Rail. Not impossible. I don't think I've heard anything like that. I feel like if I did, I'd recall it.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
But I don't.
Illusions of the past.
Did she literally just waste her ult on the barrier immune? My god. There's an Aeon of finality mentioned in factions, I think. I think that Aeon is dead. Which is ironic. Imagine being the Aeon of finality and somebody else puts you in the finality. Imagine somebody else putting you in the finality. I don't know which one it would be. Knights of Beauty? Maybe? Okay, let's see. Among the legions of Illadra's followers, most infatuated classical beauty from the Knights of Beauty. Blah, blah, blah. Do not believe in the fall of Illadria. Source of power still a mystery. If not, I don't... this isn't it, but it sounded interesting. No. Like, it's very possible that it's there somewhere. We just don't know where it is at the moment. I'm not saying that you're, like, a liar or anything. I'm just, you know... I don't... Like, I've read it all once. And I think you're right. Something does mention finality, but I don't even know if it's the factions. I think something did mention finality, though. I think you're right. Kiana wanted to protect everything beautiful in the world. Oh my god. Hold up. Wait a second. Legend of the Mirror Holders. That the downfall of the god of beauty was an ancient metaphor signaling the shattering of people's views on beauty, crumbling like a collapsed tower. Blah blah blah. The golden mirror holders. When beauty is reunified, all disputes and strife disappear. And the Aeon they worship will be perfect and complete again. The universe will be whole. May all the beauty be blessed. Facts. Alright. Kiana, stay on the fucking moon for your own sake? Yeah, if she leaves the moon, things get fucked, don't they? She's not allowed to leave the moon anymore. Boom. And Evie, Yahoo, how you doing, cutie? Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. What's up?
To betray my customers,
What's up?
I charge extra.
Doing good? That's good. That's real good. That's real good. Stop healing!
Disappear among the sea of
You
butterflies.
motherfucker!
Illusions of the past.
The last vlog of Kiana thing fucks me up. She even did the pose, the bang. Had a good nap just now. Hey, glad to hear that you got some good sleep in. Hell yeah.
Illusions of the past.
Hell yeah, gamer. How are you still alive? Oh, thank God the dot killed you. And Tom's on. Aw, you little rat. Adorable little fucker. You little cute bitch. Little bitch boy. Little shit boy. Fucking remember, you little rat. You little shit. Mwah. That I love you, bitch. And I never gonna stop loving you. A bitch. Mwah. Why does it feel like I've missed something? What the hell? Well. Somehow I missed that. I think it's time I wear glasses while reading on my PC. I just wear glasses for everything. I'm just a I wear glasses for everything kind of gal. Ah! My pussy!
Don't mess with me.
Alright, hold up. I gotta pray that you die here.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
My eyes get blurry after a while if I do something else. I feel that. Honestly, unironically, I feel that. Alright. Die! Uh-oh.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Well, fuck it. Autoplay it. I don't even care. I hate this fucking bullshit, man! These assholes are literally so unfun. And then an ult gets wasted on a perma block. I'm getting old. It's not even that you're getting old necessarily. The thing is, we forget, but like, looking at a computer screen is not exactly easy on the eyes. Your eyes can only take so much strain.
To betray my customers.
And we live in an era where people are always looking at their phones, where people are always on a fucking computer screen. Because where else are we gonna be? Real life? Real life sucks ass. Get me out of here. Put me in the video game. Full dive me in, Sword Art Online, Captain. Imagine wanting to be a part of real life. Can't be me, man. Can't fucking be me.
What was that?
Found your
Man, I can't... real life cringe? Yeah. Nightlight version of Screen is better? Yes, true. Normally, I use the Nightlight version of Screen 24/7, except specifically when I stream. Because if I nightlight my monitor, y'all will see it. Look at this sepia-ass tint. It doesn't look right to you guys, does it? I don't know why my capture software treats it like this. It should be something that only matters for the... It should be something that only matters from my perspective, right? But somehow it affects the stream and I don't know why. It's really fucking dumb. Looks like Mexico. Indigo. Man, all I want to ask is, what did you do last time you were in Mexico, man? That's some real questions we gotta ask. I mean, don't incriminate yourself, right? But like, man, whatever you had in Mexico, I want some of that. It's like a scene from Breaking Bad. I am the one who knocks.
Found your weakness.
Oh, what?
Found your
weakness. Real life. Are you using screen capture? Yes. Because I have the two... I have a second computer just for the V2 model and the actual streaming. One computer runs all the games and everything else. The other computer runs the actual stream.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Unfortunately, that means screen cap. So, here we are. Time to ask some real questions. What were you doing in Mexico? I live here.
Illusions of the past.
Well, Indigo, Yahoo, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope it's not too hot down there right now. Man, I've been to Mexico twice, and it was hot as fuck. Alright? But hey, yeah. Facts. At least it's not Brazil! Might explain the sepia tune for screen. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I should just buy a sepia see-through piece of fucking plastic and just tape it onto my monitor instead. Now that's some real night. That's some real night mode. Hell yeah! I got sick from some street vendor food in Mexico when I visited. Oh, skill issue. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Mwah. I'm sorry to hear that, baby. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. It's fine. The food was delicious either way. Yes. No, like. I love Mexican food. Like, unironically, and all the food that I've had of Central and South America have been really tasty. You know? That made me spit my water. Aw, skill issue. Like, it's funnier because I was, like, genuinely, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But at the same time, I couldn't resist being a piece of shit. Don't spit, swallow. Yeah, what are you, quitter?
Illusions of the past.
Can't believe my mods are spitters, man. Can't believe my mods are spitters.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your
Can't fucking believe it. Yes, I'm a quitter. I quit this stream. Damn.
The stars will always
Damn.
remember us.
I see how it is. Yeah. Just murder everything.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
I know I shouldn't.
Of the past.
I know it's not gonna make a huge difference, but I'm gonna be honest, chat. I want to do a third resin top up. I shouldn't. But I want to. I've already done 2 today. That's usually my limit. Because if you do 2 resin top-ups, you're still making a 25, you know, free jade a day, right? You're still making some free jade, right? Well, I say free, but I pay for the $5 battle pass thing. You shouldn't, but who's gonna stop you? Literally, it's me with like a fucking like a sticky note on my monitor. Cross. Don't be a moron. Only do 2 Trailblaze Power / resin top-ups a day. And then me sitting there going, well, this can't stop me because I can't read.
Illusions of the past.
The thing is, if I want to level Bronya, I'm going to say the N-word, Silver Wolf. I need 65 total boss mats for her. And that's not even including the 35 that I need for Sela. Sela needs 35. I need a total of 65 for Bronya when she comes out. For Bronya 2. Gamer Bronya that says the N-word. So that's 35 plus 20, 55, plus 7, 62, plus 3, 65. So you need a total of 65 boss mats. 65 boss mats! It's so many! Cross Asta, yeah, I'll buy another one. Cross Arlen, you shouldn't. They're it's literally the "there are two wolves inside of me" meme. All right, they're two wolves inside of me. One is Asta. Yeah, I'll buy another top up. The other is Arlen. You don't need another top up, Cross. Literally, unironically, two wolves inside of me, man.
To betray my customers.
Asta on one shoulder, Arlen on the other. Yo, for real though. Straight facts. Straight facts though.
Always remember us.
Oh, I'm so tempted. They're so married. I'm pretty sure Arlen's just a little brother. But they're also not related. So I'm totally down to see some off-brand of Arlen absolutely dicking Asta the fuck down. And it's like the bubble, like she's completely losing it. And the bubbles in the background are, you know, you spent 200 million on 3 Star Destroyers again! How many times do I have to fucking stop you? If you're gonna suck on fucking exhaust fumes and waste your money, suck on this! I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it, chat. I'm gonna do a third top up. I can't stop myself. I'm gonna do it. We have 6 exchanges left. We've already done 2. I'm gonna do a third one. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, chat.
Show your courage. Quick.
I'm doing it, chat. 200 more spent on tea leaves. That's another 2 hours of pumping.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yes.
Lend me your strength. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of
Absolutely.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Just break your bar, please. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Ow.
Don't mess with me. Want to see what I can do? Take this, rise, Venus!
For every 1 million credits is plus 1 minute of that.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Kaboom. Alright. We only need 15 more. You know what that means? That I need to run this boss 4 more times. If I was next equilibrium level, that'd be 3 times. I think I'll stop here then, actually. Unironically, I think we'll stop here then. Because
The power of the Cloud Knights.
because I'm pretty close to 60. And gamer girl Bronya who says the N-word doesn't even come out for 4 days. I think we should save the resin and spend it on other things that matter, like Coney XP. Genuinely, getting like Coney XP is awful because the credits, you can get credits from the overworld. You get credits from the overworld, right? Straight up fact, you get credits from the overworld. How much time do you have to wait for? 4 minutes? We might as well just chill and chat for 4 minutes. Oh, Gibby! Mwah. Yahoo! How you doing, cutie? Stretch. Ooh, my neck. Oh, crispy. There's a funny English Genshin mistake that hasn't been fixed. The only one they fixed so far is Amber's voice line. What do you mean? You get both credits and relic EXP from the weekly 100 boss kills in Simulated Universe. That's assuming you're willing to sit there and do 33 and plus 1 extra elite. simulated universe run. That's assuming that you're willing to do that. I would rather do personally, and Dark Knight Pyro, mwah, Yahoo, how you doing, cutie? Personally, I would rather do the overworld farm because the EXP that you get from the overworld is significantly more tangible, and clearing out the entire overworld map is about at TL 50 plus is like 30 to 40k credits, which isn't a lot, but that's every day. So you effectively, you can squeeze out like an extra like 20, 30 resin every day if you do that, which is, you're willing to run around the world for less? I mean, yes, but also no. Okay, Simulated Universe is really good for credits. Simulated Universe is bomb for credits. I'm not denying that for a second. One elite boss in Simulated Universe on like higher difficulty is like 5k. So you get like 15 to 20k credits per run. It's fucking baller. I'm not denying that for a second. However, I hate the fact that people even bring up the Relic EXP because you get like between 5 to 8 green Relic EXP per elite. You want to know how much EXP that is? Really? It's fucking nothing. But like, so it just feels bad. But like, meanwhile, I run through the overworld and all of my units level up like 2 times. It feels good. I just finished playing Star Rail, finished the Ice Planet story. Won't say anything other than I have 30 golden tickets and 7.5k. Nice. How'd you like Yarilla 06? Hope you had fun, dude. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone in my chat has gotten through that point and has played through that point already. So you don't have to worry about spoilers. But man, Star Rail story and Star Rail story is great. It's just fun. The VA is called Albudo. Yeah, honestly, yeah, facts. Amazing story. It's just good. It's just some good shit, man. The one thing that I hate about Star Rail is that, like, there's, like, almost no way to get Lycone EXP outside of the Battle Pass, events, and grinding. You have to spend resin on your weapon EXP. I know Genshin had open world, and also the ores only reset every 3 days, but you didn't have to spend resin for ore in Genshin. You don't have to spend resin for weapon EXP in Genshin. I guess that's like the trade-off, though, because in Genshin, grinding the overworld and killing all the mobs pretty much doesn't give you any real EXP, so you never get to level characters that way. But you can kind of level it in Star Rail. You can, though. How do you get weapon EXP? Outside of spending your resin on it, because I haven't figured out any other way. Because you don't get weapon EXP by killing things. You really don't. I've tried. I've measured. I mean, you can spend resin to do it. Yeah, you pretty much have to spend resin to do it. You pretty much have to spend resin to do it, and that's. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just disappointing, right? Why am I doing no damage? Excuse me? What just happened? Why am I doing 4k damage? And then, meanwhile, that does 60k. What the fuck is going on? Oh, Dark Knight, are you saving up for Kafka? Hell yeah, baby. The good thing is that, like, one of Kafka's best supports is Serval. Because Serval extends shock duration. So, those two are going to be great together. And if you have Sampo, even better. Because Sampo also increases your dot damage. So if you have Sampo and Serval, you're kind of set. You just need a healer. And that's like the bare minimum. I am leveling Hook and Asta though, because they can both apply dots. And Hook has really good single target, but Asta can buff the whole team. So I'm experimenting with options. I'm trying to build characters for options, right? So I'm building up for the future personally. But like,
just a little something. Think nothing of it.
but Gabagool, right? I wouldn't recommend doing what I'm doing, though. I'm only able to do this because I've been spending like 2-3 top-ups every day. Plus, I bought the Battle Pass and maxed it out. And like all the other stuff. Goddamn Sampo, why is he the only 4-star I get? Also, you're using the biggest lesbian icons, Bronny and Celia. I'm proud of you, Fred. Hell yeah, gamer. Hell yeah, Gemma. Oh, fucking, you can see Tingyun's shoulder blades, man. Mwah. Also, she's got the high pony. I fucking love this bitch. How you gonna say no to high ponytail, man? How you gonna say no to high ponytail? Oh yeah, I have Sampo. Sampo's probably gonna be pretty big for Capcom. Although there's a good chance that Luca, who's also been announced, the 4-star, the one-armed robo-arm topless D-Luke man, there's a good chance that he's also gonna be an amazing Kafka support.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Because, like, okay, physical dot is bleed, and that's percent health damage, right? It is capped. Bleed is capped, but it's percent health damage, right? And legitimately, there's a lot of people talking about how, like, yeah, if theoretically he comes out on Kafka's banner, he's gonna be, like, you know, meant to work alongside Kafka a little bit. It wouldn't be surprising if it turned out that he's, you know, got a little bit of dot damage basing, right? If it turned out that he did some dot work, would not be surprising, right? That'd be really sick. I think Sampo's the most ideal, though, because, like, okay, what people don't talk about Sampo is that the fact that, like, because Kafka's gonna be a skill negative character, right? So she's gonna want to use a skill point every turn in theory. If she's anything like her trial, right? Because her elemental skill, her combat skill, reprocs your dots. That's her whole thing. Apply dots, reproc dots. That's her whole thing, right? Sampo can apply dots with his fucking normals. Not only that, but he has 3 chances at applying a dot on his normals, and he can stack his dot up to 5 times. Sampo's gonna be fucking massive for Kafka. Like, actually fucking insane for Kafka. Because he has a 3-hit normal. So, literally your Sampo can focus on being like a hyper single target dealer, right? Meta talk, the only thing I heard is Kafka. I'm talking about how to make mommy as thick as possible, alright? If the argument is meta, have you met a bitch? It's clearly you don't want to meet your waifu and give her the best that she deserves. So shut the fuck up. Look. All I'm saying is that if you truly care about that character, you want the best for that character. Anybody that shuts down the numbers talk over ew meta, man, I can't fuck with you. All right, I don't fuck with that. Like, fucking gonna pair my girl with fuckboy Mickey Simp. It's alright, he's just there as a contract slave, alright? Don't worry about it. I watched the Silverwolf trailer. Couldn't help but laugh. Saying, did Silverwolf just play Honkai Impact version self? Very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of pet theories going around that, Silverwolf is just gamer girl project. Hacksaw Bunny. Then don't fuck with me. I'm gonna have my all girl star team, and you can't have that. Sampo's just gonna let her maximize her damage a little bit more because he's gonna apply dot vulnerability. But hey, G7. Okay, hear me out. Asta, Serval, Kafka, with a healer. So pretty much the idea is this, right? So her ult extends shock. Extend shock by 2 turns. One thing to note about Kafka is that she's only gonna shock on ult. So you're gonna want to be able to extend that ult shock. And only Serval's really going to enable that. Now we're talking of Asta and Serval built already. No, the thing is, I have these characters somewhat built too. I just want to figure out what's best, and there's not enough information right now. So I just want to build up all these units enough so that I can figure out what actually is best, right? I'm like, okay, I think Sampo's funny, but I'm not sold on Sampo. All right, I'm still building him because I acknowledge that if I want to be sure, I should build him so I can be certain, right? But you know what I mean. But Serval is gonna be great just because she gets to extend the shock duration. So, which includes the separate shock instance of Shock Break. So if the enemy is weak to a lightning, and you break, and you get that additional shock, wow, you can extend that break shock too. So you get options, right? It's a little harder to suggest Asta, but her basics and will have an 80% chance to burn enemies for 3 turns. The burn damage is low, only 50% of her basic attack, so you also have to level her basic attack, which is a little painful, but she'll have burn. But Asta is Harmony. She gets to buff your damage. So she'll give you attack buffs based on number of stacks. She can have up to 5 stacks. And if you get lucky, you'll eventually get Dance Dance Dance, and that'll also let you action forward and give speed boost, so you have more action economy, and everything works out. So you get options. So both of these units will be great for her. I'm gonna use my girl Tingyan instead of Asta, the Cocolia Slammer. The only concern about that is that, like, the only concern about that is that because the dots are overall damage from your other teammates too, instead of hyper-focusing one person's specific damage, it's ideal to buff everyone's damage. The only one downside about Kafka is that you don't need to just build Kafka well, you need to level the other dot supports well. And their gear. So Kafka's gonna be kind of expensive to build for, because you're not building just Kafka. You're building 1 to 2 other units that also dot and or do work for various reasons. Also, the one other concern about Tingyan is that now you're really lightning heavy, and if the enemy isn't weak to lightning, suddenly you're suffering. And also that limits you to only one kind of dot, which is kind of... Kafka's really demanding, just like High-End Woman. Yeah, it's canonically in tune. I kind of like that it's actually, like, in theme. It's gonna suck, but I just think it's I think it's hilarious. Like, I think it's hilariously in theme, right?
Oh, stars,
Get these trailblazers your blessing. Counterpoint: Tingyan is the best character. You should always have her. Yes and no. I agree, but I also disagree. Because Tingyan is amazing for hyper carry. Kafka is clearly not a hyper carry. Not in a traditional sense, like Sela or Susheng or Dan He, right? Tingyan is amazing. I love her. She might even be best girl. There, I said it. She might actually be best girl. But you can't let your shrimp age blind you from the numbers. She's a fox, therefore best girl. And while this is the kind of racial profiling that I, as a fellow fox, will stand behind, likes to, you know, like to fuck with. The only numbers I care about is Tingyan's phone number.
Illusions of the past.
I'm literally at some point just gonna let me sassy imply murder port. I'm sorry, what was any of those words? Actual genuine confusion.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Yeah, it's really dumb that Twitch does this.
To betray my customers.
I think when however, when 1.1 comes out, we're gonna take a small risk. I'm gonna unban the S word, and we're gonna have a stream where I'm gonna play through the 1.1 storyline, or whatever of it that releases, and we're gonna play a little game with chat. All right, chat, you and I we're gonna play a game together. It's called I shrimp, I pull. So every time I say anything that starts like shrimping over or gushing over a character in any manner, I have to do pulls. So it's gonna sassy imply murder port. Oh, I get it. And during that time, we're gonna take some risks. Cross, I invite you to play a game with me. Yeah. So pretty much what it'll be is that it'll be singles. There'll be single pulls. I'm not made of money. There'll be single pulls because I know I'm gonna fucking fail constantly, right? But every 10 single pulls will also follow with a full 10 pull. So effectively it'll be like 2 pulls every time I shrimp and I fuck something up. All right. It'll effectively be 2 pulls per. Cross goes well. Also, Cross, let me shrimp for you, G7. Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, G7. Alright. No? Yes. Just let it happen, baby. Just the tip, G7. Just let me slide the tip of my credit card in. Just the tip. Just the tip. I promise. I am being responsible with my money. I'm literally all my actual income from my workplace, I am putting into like responsible human things, right? But just the tip, the actual tips that I'm making at work, I'm putting into my own entertainment / amusement / my friends. I've gotten it. I topped up Izzy a little bit, and we got him Jing Yuan. My boy got Jing Yuan, man. He won 50-50, thank God. I got him Jing Yuan. Yesterday was Yivi's birthday, so I sent some love her way so that she and Tia can get dinner together. And if there's money left over, they can use it on whatever they need to and or gacha, right? You keep putting your entertainment. You don't need to swipe for me. Oh, you know, you say that, but I'm going to. All right. Just fucking watch. Just watch that tight little ass. I'm gonna fucking swipe my fucking credit card right. Just the tip. How to ban a moderator on Twitch. Oh wait, this isn't Google. Just kidding, BT dubs.
Illusions of the past.
Don't stop. No.
Who's next? Oh, let's see.
Look.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Like I said, it was different when, like, I wasn't working, but I'm working right now. I actually have a job right now. Hallelujah. Yo! Hook and Sample leveled up again! Let's go! Nothing personnel, kid! But yeah, no, I'm working right now. I have money. So I wanna shrimp on my friend. I wanna help y'all. I wanna help you get some characters and shit, man. You got like, look, it's either I top you up for gamer girl N-word, or I top you up for mommy Kafka. You choose, all right? Because it's gonna happen one way or the other. All right, you might as well. You might as well accept the inevitable. either way, it's happening, alright? Don't enable him. Going to dinner with a roommate because free alcohol. First off, yo, let's go, free shit. Second of all, you know, drink responsibly. You know, stay safe, stay safe. Absolutely, right? Also, I think I'm forgetting English. Dude, that's literally me all the time. Like, I know I grew up like American shit, but like English is not my first language, you know? And that shit fucking shows sometimes. Sometimes wow, it hit the one guy that actually still it didn't hit the one guy that had the fucking bruh.
Who's next?
Why are you going for... The AI is so dumb! I can't stand it!
Who will it be?
Why is the AI this stupid, man? Why is the AI actually this dumb, dude?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Grew up American?
Illusions of the past.
That should be... Yeah, no. I'm neurodivergent on the spectrum, and I grew up American, alright? If that's not a slew of disabilities, I don't know what that is, okay? Okay? I unironically should probably have, you know, one of those, like, disability drivers icons. I'm fucking... I'm mentally disabled, dude. I tell you why it's so stupid, because if it wasn't, nobody would play the game if it wasn't. Actually encourages you to play and not autoplay everything. Yeah. True. Facts. But, you know. This is the boring overworld grind. Also, sometimes it's just fun to watch Sela go brrrr. It's kind of nice being able to sit back and chat with you guys and not focus on the game sometimes, though. Right? Because I'm so bad at doing like a just chatting kind of stream setup, but like
Illusions of the past.
I don't even remember. Facts.
A sharp scythe needs target.
Straight facts, though. All right, everybody healed up. Everybody healed up. Boom. Look at her spin!
Among the sea of butterflies.
Illusions of the past! I do think they need more voice lines than just the one. Like, they have, sometimes they'll have a voice line depending on whether you accelerate or not. Like, Hook and Sampo both have different voice lines for whether or not you're in times 2 or not. And that's interesting. That's actually so good.
Found your weak.
Thank God they have different voice lines for that. Because the length of their lines are so significantly different that they need a much shorter one for the other one. However, I'm just saying that, like, the 30 HP! Oh my lord. 0 skill point. Why would you go for the burb? What the hell? What was that camera angle? What actually was that camera angle? Weird ass. Alright. Not even gonna pretend I understood what happened there. But here we are. My Hook and Sampo are both almost obliterated, but, you know. How the fuck? You don't need to be alive to get EXP, so it doesn't matter.
Disappear among the sea of
Thank God.
Illusions of the past.
Thank goodness.
Who will it be?
can't hit it from here like this. But I can't hit it like this. I just want to point out that, like, okay, sure. It might be, It might be Himeko that has the orbital laser. But I sure as hell feel like sometimes it's Asta that's got it instead. Asta's got the money for it, alright? Asta can afford some orbital bombardments. This bitch has more funding than the goddamn US military, man. This bitch got more orbital lasers than the US military, dude.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I fucking hate the resurrection mechanic. Why would you move on?
Who will it be?
You could have killed the first guy. Why would you move on? And now she... Kill the no-resers and get your refresh, you actual crazy bitch!
Who's next?
I mean, it worked out, but like, come on, man. Pela's technique attached with somewhere in the sky. Pela's got Gundam bits. Alright? Pela's got fucking funnel bits, and I love her. Alright?
Found your weak.
Pela might actually be the coolest unit in the game, weapon-wise.
The sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I just don't understand why she's got a book. Like, it's like as if, like, Pela's design makes me think that originally they were still gonna have, like, Genshin's weapon systems, and Pela was meant to be a catalyst unit. And then later they decided, hey, let's just have thematic books instead. Thematic weapons instead, and just not fuck with it, right? Let's just focus on making sure everyone has their thematic weapons and style, and let's just do light cones again.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
And G7, sweet dreams, you got wonderful rest, plenty of sleep. We love you, bye, bye. Yeah.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Hell yeah, Gemma.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ba 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 ba. Oh, somebody linked me on my Star Rail.
Who's next?
March 7th, and then there's Alicia.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
They do look vaguely similar. Vaguely. Goes like weakness HP left to right. I know that Lynx shows up in the battle pass. And I know that she's related to Gepard and Serval. But like, aside from like she's theoretically the youngest sibling, right? But like, what's her deal? She's supposed to show up somewhere. Ah, here she is. God, I can't place my finger on it. Lynx also plays in Serval's band, as Serval has mentioned. Does she? I assume that because Pela is your Nihility unit, and Lynx showing up on the Abundance light cone means that Lynx is probably Abundance. Like, I feel like that's simple deduction. It wouldn't make sense for it to not be, right? But the, yeah, I agree that Link should be on the path of abundance. Yeah, like, it wouldn't make sense for her, for it otherwise, right? Because, like, Nihility has Silverwolf. Preservation has March. Hunt has... I don't even know who that is. or the whatever. Like, who even knows who's on the hunt one, right? Harmony has Tingyan. Destruction has Blade, who we more or less confirmed is going to be Destruction at this point. And then Erudition has Chingcha, right? So it's yeah. It's yeah. And even if like neither of the hunt characters are from, you know, are of the hunt class, let's be honest, they've got whatchamacallit. They're clearly both from the Lufo, right? So it's like, you know, they're gonna still have their hunt aspects. Just naturally.
Illusions of the past.
So it doesn't even matter. It just adds up regardless.
Who's next?
Alright, who are you gonna ult?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, thank God, at least a resurgence. And they murdered a child.
Who will it be?
They murdered my child.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I'm having issues connecting to chat. Hold up. I literally... Man. OBS, please. Okay, there we go. I'm reconnected. Everything's fine. Boop. Hold up. I made so many of these trick snacks. I've got 300 plus trick snacks. Because I've been doing the overworld grinds for so much, I could make 600 more if I wanted to. It's actually fucking stupid. I'm literally never running out of technique points in my life. Imagine running out of technique points. Could it be me? Could it be me, chat? Imagine running out of technique points. Can't be me.
Among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Literally more technique points than I know what to do with. Unironically.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
I still wish, though, that Star Rail had, like, one additional skill. Like, it's... Okay, don't get me wrong, I think the simplicity of it is good, right? In the end, I think the simplicity of its system is probably for the best. But I also think that it literally would not hurt if it had, like, slightly more variation and complexity. It just needs a little bit more complexity.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Just needs a little bit more
A
complexity.
sharp scythe needs targets.
Like, I like that it's pretty simple and straightforward, but it like... But, like, turn-based are, like, even Pokemon's got 4 moves, man. At least give me Pokemon's number of moves. Alright, that's all I'm saying. Don't lose out to fucking Pokemon. That's all I'm asking. I feel like that's not a big ask, you know? I don't feel like asking for the same move numbers as Pokemon is asking for too much. I feel like that's asking for just enough, if anything. Feels about right. Frankly, that feels about right.
Sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I just think we need a little bit more, right? Not even like an insane amount, just a little bit more.
Who's next?
Actually would not hurt.
The stars will always remember us.
So if you had 2 combat skills, that would keep things a little bit more interesting.
Found your
It is like a legitimate complaint that I have.
Sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
Because,
past.
like, I don't want it to be like... I really don't want it to be Persona's level of complicated, where you can just let, like, one-shot bosses by, like, stacking on 17 buffs at a time. I'm gonna be entirely honest, I don't want that. It doesn't suit a game like this to have that. Nor does that give the game any challenge when you can just, you know, infinite stack like that. But if you're not even letting us use items in combat, or whatever, and the ults literally take place out of turn, so, like, I mean, that's really cool, but, like, you know, it kind of gets in the way of its own self and game, as insane as that might sound. So I just, yeah, I want just a little bit, I just want a little bit more complexity. Like, it's good. It's so good. But, like, it just needs slightly more. I don't feel like that would hurt the game the slightest, either.
Found your
Genuinely do not feel like that would hurt the game the slightest, either. Have just a little bit more.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Whether it's like a second ult that you have to decide between what would be better, or a like, or a second elemental or a second combat skill. I don't know. I just think it wouldn't hurt to have something.
Illusions of the past.
I like the skill point economy system in the end, because there actually adds like a level of thought and planning. So you can't just face roll your way over the combat, and so, you know, no matter how whale you are, if you're not actually trying to engage with the game, you can't, you know, you can't perform well. I like that, you know. If you win, it should be because of your own, you know, tactics and skill. That's just how it should be. In any game, really. Jesus Christ, that does so much damage.
The stars will always remember us.
Hey, we got some trash. Trash. You're trash, kid. Just got light come from Echoes of War. Yo, let's go! Dude, I haven't even done mine yet. I don't think I'll hit 60 by the end of the week, but there's a chance, right? There's unironically a chance. So it's like, man. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, I'm at 57. Today's Friday. Yeah, it's actually not possible. I think I'll do Echoes of War, like, tomorrow or the day after. But, you know, I thought it wouldn't be impossible, so I was like, fuck it. Which light cone did you get, though? Which light cone you get?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, let's see.
River flows in spring. River flows in spring. I don't remember which one that is. Do I have that one? River flows in spring. Ah! The Yanqing one. Yeah. The hunt one. That's not too bad. It is, unfortunately, like, hey, you have to literally not be hit the light cone. However, That's still pretty good. It is kind of hyper situational, but that's pretty good. What was that sound?
Found your meat.
That was like a wang 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 sound. That wasn't for my music. This is the second time I got this one.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I mean, there are worse light codes you could have gotten.
Illusions of the past.
I don't think any of them are like bad, but not all of them are good, you know? Like, the use of We Are Wildfire is kind of debatable, because it only lasts 5 turns, but at the same time, most battles don't last longer than 5 turns. Yo, grats on Dance Dance, baby! That's kind of huge.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Dance Dance kind of huge. Man, all I know is that when Luocha's banner comes out, and, you know, assuming that the, you know, the rumors are true, and then we'll get Dance Dance on Raid Up, on the Luocha banner, I might genuinely pull just for a copy or two of Dance Dance Dance.
Who will it be?
I am not looking to hunt out Luocha's light cone. I don't think any healer needs a light cone. Literally the standard light cone that you can like purchase from the shop is good enough because it gives energy. At one super imposition, it gives 10 energy, the difference between a normal and a charge attack, every turn. That's so massive. Sure, they have to be below 50% to get it, but that's still a lot of energy. Right?
A sharp scythe needs targets.
It's only going to pick from people below 50% anyway. Was thinking of pulling Jingyuan's light cone for Himeko, but decided to superimpose breakfast for her instead. Yeah, no, like, it's... The, getting the, getting Jingyuan's light cone is great. And Himeko could use, theoretically, all of it. But, like, also, like, Himeko's not really gonna utilize enough of it for it to really matter, right? Like, it's not gonna be, like, awful or anything like that, it's just...
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
It's such a nonsense ult.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah. Honestly, the breakfast card is pretty good. Although, I'm personally of the opinion that, out of all of the light cones from the battle pass, the one that seemed most worth it to me personally, to me, is Today's Another Peaceful Day. Because it's literally just raw damage based on the cost of your ult. It caps at 160, which is the highest cost in the game at the moment, which is Xingqiu herself. It's gonna take forever to superimpose 5-it, but like, it's just a raw damage increase without any real frills to worry about the nuances or whatever. It's just always gonna be active, and doesn't require an insane amount of extra input or like extra strategizing or extra anything. It's just gonna work right out of the box. No RNG, no fuss, no muss, right? So that's why I personally feel like that is the most valuable Battle Pass light cone. But like, it definitely depends on where everyone is, what their teams are, what they need. Like, getting that Erudition light cone and building it literally doesn't matter if you're not going to also, I'm sleepy. Oh my god, it's 4 o'clock. I have work in 20 minutes. How the fuck did it get here? Alright, I think after this battle, I'm gonna call it a stream. I'm gonna get ready for work. And then I'll finish the rest of my overworld grind off screen. But I still kind of like that I can just sit here and watch Star Rail. Oh, Sampo died again! The poor bastard! Suffer. God, it burns me up inside how they literally are avoiding all of the resurgence procs possible. My character's literally going out of her way to avoid resurgence, man. Holy shit.
Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Holy shit. Alright.
Stars will always remember us.
I'm gonna call that a stream there, chat. We're gonna call it a night. I got work in like 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna... Ooh, yabagool. Tomorrow will be some Zelda. We're gonna play more Tears of the Kingdom. I've progressed a little bit, but not with like the main story. I've done like very, very minor side questing, just unlocking the fairies and shit. Nothing crazy. Got some shrines in. So we've got like a full second stamina bar, plus like 2 hearts, something like that. So yeah, I mean we'll catch up. We'll catch up with it tomorrow, and I'll show you guys what's up. Show you guys what's up. What's up? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, chat. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Take care. Mwah. All of you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Take care. I love you guys. Mwah.